So now we are moving on to question number 6, that is describe briefly the 4 major groups of protozoa. So first of all, what is protozoa? Protozoa is a group of members which are unicellular in nature and are called protists. So these protozoas are unicellular protists. They exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition. They can be holozoic, they can be parasitic, as well as they can be saprophytic in nature. These all kind of nutritions, saprophytic, holozoic, parasitic nutrition, all these type of nutritions are included in heterotrophic nutrition. They are not autotrophic at all. So these protists, all the protists are not autotrophic, all the protists are heterotrophic in nature, and the protozoans are basically divided into 4 major groups such as amoeboids or known as sarcodines. Then we have flagellated protozoans or known as flagellates. Then third we have is ciliated protozoans or known as ciliates, and the last 4th category or group of protozoa we have is sporozoans. So if we talk about the very first category of protozoans, that is amoeboids or sarcodines, this group of protozoa includes amoeba and entamoeba. So basically the group of amoeboids or sarcodines are unicellular in nature. They do not have flagella or cilia present in their body. They lack flagella and cilia. Instead of that, they have a characteristic feature known as pseudopodia. They have protoplasmic outgrowths which are known as false feet and are known as pseudopodias as well. So these pseudopodias are the characteristic features of the members of amoeboids or sarcodines, and these pseudopodias help these organisms to move and capture their prey. They may be free living and they may be parasitic in nature. If we talk about the free living member of amoeboids or sarcodines, that is amoeba, and the parasitic form of sarcodines is entamoeba. So this is all about the amoeboids or sarcodines. Moving on to the next category or group of protozoa, that is flagellated protozoa. We have a group of some organisms included in the flagellated protozoa because their body consists of flagella. Their body consists of flagella. They lack cell wall. They do not have cell wall. Their body consists of flagella, and the presence of flagella is actually the characteristic feature of the members of flagellated protozoans. That is why the group has been named as flagellates or flagellated protozoans. These flagellas are present in them, helping them to move as well as capturing in the prey. A common organism, parasitic organism which is parasite in nature, known as trypanosoma is included in the category of flagellated protozoan because it is having flagella, and this trypanosoma is actually a responsible agent to cause sleeping sickness in humans. Sleeping sickness is a disease which is caused by this trypanosoma included in the flagellated protozoans in the humans. Then third category of protozoan we have is ciliated protozoans, and this ciliated protozoans are the organisms who bear numerous cilia on their body surface. Numerous cilia are present on their body surface. These all cilia beat in one direction to move water laden food into their cavity known as gullet. Alright, so next we have is sporozoans. Sporozoan is the last category or group of protozoa into which all the endoparasites, all the disease causing agents are included in this category, sporozoans. This also includes malarial parasite, malarial causing agent known as plasmodium. So plasmodium is spore, it is a sporon, it is sporozoan and it is a protozoan which is included in the category of a protozoan known as sporozoan. Now if we are going to write the answer, then first of all, protozoa are unicellular protist, unicellular protists exhibiting heterotrophic mode of nutrition. This can be holozoic, this can be parasitic, as well as this can be saprophytic. These protozoans are divided. These protozoans are divided into four major groups. What are these? These are amoeboids. Second one is flagellated protozoans. Third is ciliated protozoans. And the last one we have is sporozoans. Amoeboids or sarcodines include the member which are unicellular in nature. So these are unicellular organisms. They do not have flagella as well as cilia in them. Instead of that, they have pseudopodia. Which is nothing but outgrowth of protoplasm of them. Pseudopodias are the outgrowth of protoplasm of amoebas or the organism included in the amoeboids or sarcodines. These pseudopodias help these organisms to move and in capturing of prey. So these pseudopodias help them to move and capturing of prey. They can be free living or they can be parasitic in nature. If we are talking about the free living example is amoeba and the parasitic form we have is ant amoeba. Moving on to the next category, that is flagellated protozoans. They are having flagella. That is why the group has been named as flagellated. So they have flagella which helps them to move and capturing in prey. Then these leg cell wall also, they can be free living, they can be parasitic in nature, and a very famous example, that is trypanosoma. Trypanosoma is the member of flagellated protozoan which is responsible for causing sleeping sickness in humans. The next category we have a ciliated protozoan, and in this all the organisms with having numerous cilia are included in the category of ciliated protozoans. So their body is covered with numerous cilia, All these cilia beat in one direction to move water laden food into the cavity called gullet, And the last category of protozoans, that is sporozoans, this include all the pathogens and endoparasitic forms. So this include all the endoparasites plus pathogens. Pathogens are those agents which is capable of causing disease into other organisms. All these are known as pathogens. So this category, this last category of protozoan, that is sporozoans, including all the endoparasites and pathogens. This also includes malarial pathogen known as plasmodium. So I hope it is clear now, and this is all about question number 6. This is a complete solution and answer of question number 6.